Other than the beat bill for a minute. Alrighty then. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure best thing you do is share the video. Well, thumbs up the video and share the video. Let's get started. In a minute, we let people build in. Talk a little bit about the draft. Then we go into picks. So give me 1 second. Okay. Make sure my phone is silent. All right. So we have the NFL draft. Okay. Seem to be a lot of quarterbacks. Damn, final thing. Fingerprint won't work. Thing sensitive. There you go. Got a lot of quarterbacks that's gonna go in. It's gonna go up early. I wanted to get to this yesterday, but I couldn't get to it. Give me 1 second. And I think you're gonna have a lot of quarterbacks. You're gonna have a lot of offensive linemen going in the first round. I think it's really about quarterbacks, linemen, receivers. So I think a lot of people are really not gonna be surprised. A lot of quarterbacks, a lot of receivers. I mean, don't be surprised if some guys you don't think sleeping that's gonna step in the first round, like Kellen Mond. Don't be surprised if Kellen Mond don't go in the first round. But I really think the front end of the draft is gonna be quarterback heavy. I think the back end of the draft is going to be. Give me a minute. I think the back end of the draft is going to be lineman heavy. So also, if you didn't go on ESPN, you sign in, and they have the ESPN Draft Challenge powered by William Hill. Play for free for a chance at $110K in grand prize, $10K in guaranteed prizes. So they ask you what quarterback gonna go number 1 overall, who gonna be second, who gonna be third quarterback took him. So go check out ESPN, man. To play the game, it's absolutely 100% free. I think FanDuel, we talk about bets too, man. Get to them bets. So, yep, gonna get to those bets, man. Pull up FanDuel. They got some prop bets. If you don't understand how to bet, I taught myself how to bet. Went on, looked up betting for dummies. So, but yeah, I'll show you guys how to bet, what the plus, what the minuses mean. I mean, parlays. So you hang around, we'll do it. Jump to 17. I ain't had it. When the last time you had a first round pick re-signed with the Raiders? The Raiders. So let me get compared. But any questions before we kind of start? But like I tell you, it's quarterback heavy in the front, lineman heavy in the back. That's my prediction. You might see some running backs go late, but also they got on the Pick'em Challenge on ESPN, powered by William Hill Betting. They have situations like what running back gonna go first, what receiver gonna go first. So man, I just think it's gonna be great. So if you got any questions, go ahead and ask them in the beginning. And everybody be hyped Devontae, but I think the offense gonna go Elijah Moore in the first round. No way, Jose. Unless you say they're gonna pick something else in the second, and then go Elijah Moore in the second. I mean, in the first, they gonna pick something first and go Elijah Moore in the second. But I can see Pitts. I can definitely see Pitts going in the second pick, going to Dolphins, and then y'all getting Elijah Moore. No bias picks for Detroit neither. I don't do that. They get mad over me because I'm not biased, because I just call it how I see them. But great promo. Go ahead and check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk, right here on YouTube. So I'm glad he played. I wasn't even gonna think about it. Let me show y'all my channel. So you guys subscribe. Y'all can even go subscribe to support it. A lot of guys over here support the channel. Here you go. So that's my channel. Hopefully you guys can give me the 10,000, man. We have 7 and 4. So hopefully you guys give me the 10,000 over there. I do appreciate everybody support me over there. But yeah. Any last questions? No, I'm just saying. I don't. I mean, you could be right, but I like a few receivers over Elijah Moore. I like Damani Brown from North Carolina. I like Taylor Wallace, him and Moore on the same level. I mean, Terrence Marshall, Jalen Wild was pretty good, but I really think the sleeper of the draft is it's Damani Brown. So Taylor Wallace is good too out of Oklahoma State. Depends on what you need. But if you're talking about a receiver that's like slot shifty, I probably got to go with Tony or Waddle for sure. If I'm Miami, if Pitts, I take Pitts. Come back in a second. He said, "Who you think my Chicago Bears will?" And I don't like the Bears, but I'll be fair. I'll be nice. Salute. Excited, bro. You gotta do this Thursday. Yeah, I might do it over there. I might do it over here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get somebody come on with me. So, because I gotta do my picks for the Lions. But if anybody come up with me, I'd do it. I gotta take Mason get his flu shot. Other than that, free Thursday. He going to daycare when I go to Vegas. Appreciate it. Yeah, I talk nice about it. I got a lot of people that follow me that's not Lions and Detroit fans, and really they look out too for me. You know, they support the channel, they send me news, all that. So I appreciate it. But shout out to Dewan. Sorry, bro. Yeah, gratitude. But yeah, I mean anything, just kind of give a prequel to, or what you call it, like an objective to the draft. Anything can happen, but I really think quarterbacks early, linemen late, receivers in the middle. I think as many as, I mean, we can get to it. I mean, many receivers I think could go. I think you got Chase, Smith, Waddle, guaranteed to go in the first round. I think Bateman, they had him listed at 6'10", he listed at, or 6'3", excuse me, had him listed at 6'2" or 6'3". He went 6 foot. I really think, don't be surprised if Terry Marshall, Cardavius Toney, jump Rashad Bateman. I really think that can happen. You know, be surprised if Elijah Moore creep up in maybe the end of the first round as well too. But let's get retarded in here. We're only doing the first, but I can talk a little second. So shout out to NFL.com for the setup. All right, I'll give y'all a bigger screen. There y'all go. So here we are. I mean, to go through, we got the Jaguars first, the Jets second, the 49ers second. Third, the Falcons fourth, the Bengals fifth, Dolphins sixth, etc. And this, I think, and what people got to remember about the back end of the draft, or the draft in general, there's talent in the draft and guys that go undrafted. You know, really, when you look at Baltimore having 2 picks, you look at Cleveland, really anywhere from this 19 range, very important. A lot of times you're going to see maybe a lineman go to Green Bay, a lineman go to Tampa Bay. I mean, really might see a lineman go to Cleveland, but it's some really good players out that's going to go back here. I think that's probably going to end up being the best in the draft and beyond the second round. One of the best players in this draft, people want to talk about, is Jamin Davis out of University of Kentucky. He's probably the best linebacker, you know. But yeah, there's no secret, you know. There's no secret. I think we know who going number 1, but let's get to the comment section. He said, Tarnell, what's up, my guy? My Eagles need a quarterback or a lineman, but no quarterback. I believe in Jalen Hurts. Cornerback, I would say, is a little bit higher than linebacker, but yeah, I would say maybe y'all need a corner, but we will get there. So, number 1 pick, there's no surprise. I think it will be. Can we get the pick? Do I got to drag it? Yeah, I have to drag it. I think it will be Trevor Lawrence. No doubt in my mind that Trevor Lawrence will be the best pick in this draft. I mean, one of the better players in this draft. I think a little lapses there, maybe because he didn't get challenged in the ACC, but I think once his focus get a little bit higher, I think you see him throwing a lot of touchdowns. I think you see him throwing a lot of just accuracy. I just think he wasn't challenged enough. I think the focus kind of fell off a little bit in Cleveland. And remember, he's not playing the SEC. I think playing the SEC, I think, you know, honestly, I think that I think he probably would have been the Heisman winner had he played in the SEC in a difficulty of schedule. So that's just my opinion right there. I like him a lot. Mobile, got an arm. I just think really there's some concerns about him saying that what he said. He said that he don't really care about Super Bowls. His father saying he's not that motivated and all this, and winning a Super Bowl doesn't drive him. So that kind of messed with me. You always kind of leery of those because the Ryan Leaf story, the Jamarcus Russell story, about guys who have potential. You think about Alex Smith for a minute. Alex Smith, he's not a bust and he may not be the biggest success story, but with Alex Smith as well too, you look, he got the most out of his talent. He worked hard. Really, you just think you put that drive of Alex Smith and the hard work and dedication to Smith, you put it in Russell or Leaf. I really think you got, you got some of the better players, ever, but really that kind of worries you when you see then he has this nonchalant, and I'm not saying he can't miss process, Then he has his, or like Elway and Peyton and guys like that. And then he just has this nonchalant attitude. And really, he didn't starve. And really you can't do that where, he comes from a good background and, you know, he really don't have to make it. There's a lot of people that come from the slums that come from nothing. When they get money because they ain't never had nothing, they stop caring. They think they get content with the money. So people trying to really play that role where he don't really need football. It's a lot of po motherfuckers that come into football. That come into football, right? And you know, they not hungry. They lucky enough to stay on and get a 5th-year option and get a second contract. Those type of guys coming in NBA, NFL, NBA, but then when they get a contract year, you gotta watch out for paying them because that's to be they pick. Andrew McKinney, what up, dude? Hey, did you see that you played? No, I played a little bit. I wasn't shit. I really didn't really have my head and my shoulders straight. I got in on academics, but played a little bit. A good evening. Who you think the Bears should draft in the first round? We're getting there. I think there's going to be a surprise there. I think they're going to reach. But, it's a lot of good options. The Bears got a good team. I think really you're looking at interior lineman, quarterback. Maybe they may move back and get a guy that really like. I got to log in, but okay. I'll log in at the end. So we at the Jets. There's no second guessing here. I think Zach Wilson is as good as Trevor Lawrence or right in the next tier, really close. Terrific arm talent, okay mobility. You probably compare his mobility to maybe a Brett Favre, maybe a step above Brett Favre, maybe a young John Elway, but tremendous talent. I like his arm strength, like his moxie. Players want to play for him. Kind of a Richard Brad, another one. His uncle owns JetBlue, the airline. But man, when you talking about a guy who can throw it around, concerns really competition that he played with at BYU last year, but that don't concern me. Steve Young, Jim McMahon played there. And they produce a lot of good talent. Brady Christian is going to go somewhere day 2. Good tackle in the draft. I mean, they got talent, man, and a lot of good players come from there. You got to remember they Mormon. So that really don't scare me. I heard when his teammates run through a wall for him. Yeah, I think the Jets getting a really good quarterback. The question is, will they support him, later in this draft? Because you look, they got a 23rd pick. And I think they got Bakhtari last year, or whatever his name is, from Louisville. I think you support him probably with Elijah Vera-Tucker or Taylon, the dude from Taylon Jenkins from Oklahoma State. But Zach Wilson, in the right situation with the right support, they got a new coach, Rob Salahi, from around Detroit area, Dearborn, the largest Arab population in America City. I might as well run through that motherfucker at 9/11. I remember they let out of school early at 9/11. It was just hectic going through that city. I just drive through that city, or a school bus. I have to go through that city. But love Zach Wilson, love his arm. Is he a Camus prospect? I just can't say Kate Myth because of the level of opposition and how the New York Giants, historically destroy quarterbacks so they don't pan out. Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold, Gino, what's old boy name from West Virginia? Gino, I forget his name. But yeah, rest in peace to Geno Hayes from he died of liver cancer. Liver disease. He played for the Bucks, a few teams. He was like a outside linebacker. He died at 33 today. Sad, but yeah, I think Zach Wilson is going to be the pick, and Jesus, I think he's a good ball player. Renardo, salute, the only Tennessee Vols fan and Pacer fan and Bills fan you'll ever meet. We all live wait and see the Pitts. I'm not against Kyle Pitts at all. I think it's a bad omen to pick a fucking tight end. Geno Smith, thank you. All right, but now we go. Okay, 49ers. This is where it gets interesting at. Either you're gonna believe the hype, it's gonna be Trey Lance, Mac Jones, or Justin Fields, right? You know what? I just decided that I'm not going to believe the hype. I'm gonna believe what the film told me. Mac Jones missed at his pro day, misses a lot of his talent made up for him. Everybody talking about taking the quarterback at Ohio State, but there's yet to be an Alabama quarterback that I can remember in the Nick Saban era or before that really came to the league and tore it up. Tua is still struggling. So really, when you're talking about, system quarterbacks and not working out, I just look at Alabama. They had some quarterbacks come through there, that should have been, pros, had a few guys that didn't flake out. The one dude they had from Virginia, I forget his name. He never made it on the field, but like I said before, Alabama quarterbacks ain't panned out. And you talking about Trey Lance, just look at the tape. Tape don't lie. Terry Lance will be the ideal quarterback to sit behind Jimmy Garoppolo. But they made some comments that Jimmy Garoppolo may or may not be on the roster next coming season. He has no more guaranteed money. So, like I said, I can understand Trey Lance sitting behind Jimmy Garoppolo a couple more years because they can rebuild his mechanics. But then again, when you look at him, good arm talent, mobility ain't Lamar Jackson. The kind of favor Cam Newton. We know the abuse Cam Newton went through, run over people, and I just don't see Carson Wentz talent in him. But I do see some talent with him. I can understand that. But really, people they trying to judge Justin Fields or Chris Sims says he had a loopy release, and so did Ben Roethlisberger and Phillip Rivers. And I just think the talent screams Justin Fields here. I think he is. It's really no separation between him, Wilson, and Lawrence at all. I think he's the really third, but I think they all could be 1A, 1B, 1C. There's no separation. When I see on film, they talking about his accuracy or his first was accuracy. There's no accuracy issues there. Of course, some quarterbacks gonna miss some throws. I mean, Aaron Rodgers didn't make every throw at Cal, but when you look at him, he just got good ball placement. He put the ball where it needed to be. If it's over the back shoulder, over the defender, you look at his ball, his arm, he got an arm. He's more mobile than both the quarterbacks we named. His arm is right up there with them. I mean, Wilson may have the best arm in the draft, but right after them, he's there. So I don't have no concerns. He's been under a microscope because he's black. You can make an argument he's better than Lawrence. He's better than Wilson. Lawrence threw some picks in the playoffs that you just scratch your head about. So really, a lot of times when you up this hot, it come in with race, especially with black quarterbacks. You look at the league. You got Teddy Bridgewater. He may not be starting no more. You got Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes. I know I'm probably missing somebody. We got these 7 or 8 quarterbacks. Here that's the NFL, and you got about 7, 8 starting quarterbacks that's gonna, be here. They see, it's just like the world changing when you talk about race. When white people started to lose their power, and they started to kind of see stuff starting to change. More people kind of being, sympathizing with minorities or blacks or whatever, and they starting to see things change. If you're born in 1930, can I really fault you for being racist? In the 40s, the 50s? I mean, 54, 55, what was it? Segregation? I can't really fault you for that, And once you learn something, that's your core value. Just like if you learn being an honest person, it is what it is. So a lot of people can't really get mad at people like that's old as hell. So I don't really hold it against them, but guess what? Against their will is changing. Now we're in Atlanta Falcons. Okay. They believe 4 quarterbacks will go in the draft. And you know what? I don't think they're going with Mac Jones. But Ryan Tannehill kind of gave him some mobility with Arthur Smith, the coach. He was in Tennessee, the new coach over there. They can easily go Kyle Pitts, right? They can easily go Sewell, right? But I think, Kyle Pitts says it's going to be 4 quarterbacks that go off the board. I think they go with Trey Lance in Atlanta. Michael Vick was a hell of a player, athletic. Matt Ryan got a lot of money in the next 2 years. I think Trey Lance need about 2 years of development. I think 4 quarterbacks come off the board. I think somebody might trade into this spot, but 4 quarterbacks go off the board. I think Lawrence, Wilson, Fields, and Lance. And I'm just trust my eyes. I think Lance he got better raw talent than Mac Jones, just with mechanics, some footwork, some arms, some progression. 2 years, he might be the best quarterback coming off this draft. So I do think it's gonna be 4 quarterbacks. Somebody trade up in here. I think somebody told me the owner of Atlanta wanted the quarterback. I can look that up right now. Well, let's see. I'll get to the comment section. I do think they go Trey Lance. Okay, this says a rumor. Arthur Blank fascinated by top quarterback. So I think he has a flashback, and he goes with another athletic quarterback like Michael Vick. Kobe, what it do? What it do? Kenny Stabler quarterback. Yeah, I forgot about Kenny Stabler, bro. I forgot. It was some good quarterback. Where's Joe Namath go to school at? What's up, dude? I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Gratitude. People killing Justin Fields for having one bad game against Indiana. Indiana was fucking balling this year, bro. Did they not put their foot up Michigan's ass? Even though I'm not a supporter of the football team right now, I'm not supposed to be. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, they historically have bad games. They historically have bad games, and they historically had bad games. It was Purdue one year, Michigan State beat them one year, Ohio State. They do have a lapse in and they always to a team that ain't that good, but I mean, Indiana had a hell of a they had a hell of a season. I don't think they kicked our ass. Yeah, they beat us 38-21. They beat Michigan State 24-0. And that game was close, versus Ohio State. So Indiana, I think Indiana lost 2 games that year. I think somebody got injured or something like that. Indiana's a good program coming. I remember one of the dudes I played high school with, they lost to Tennessee in the Gator Bowl by 1 point. I remember one of the guys I went to high school with, he was getting recruited by Tennessee. He was just big as hell. I won't say he wasn't, he was bad, but he was good. He was pretty good. My Eagles need to get Deshaun Watson, and Trey's not happening. That's not happening. Trey Lance to the 49ers. You think Trey Lance is good? Yeah, have you seen Trey Lance tape? I wish I could show it. Can I edit it out? I could, but when you look at Trey Lance tape, bro, go look at it. Leave here, go look at it. We had a 21 minutes and 24 seconds. Look at his tape and tell me what you see. You see a guy who throwing to receivers 5, 10, 20 yards open. You see a guy on his scout tape that's making one throw in tight coverage. You see a guy who can't read coverages, who can't go through progressions. That's not the guy you want if you want Jimmy Garoppolo. Unless you want Jimmy Garoppolo starting for another 2 years. Trey Lance needs a minimum 2 years behind the quarterback, or a hell of a 1 year behind the quarterback. When you look at his tape, it's nothing that screams, oh my fucking, you see the ability, you see the arm talent, but you know what? You don't see him 5 steps, 7 steps, 5 in a hitch, hitting that back foot, and that ball coming out on a dig, that ball coming out on the cross, that ball coming out on the comeback. You see that ball coming out on a fly route, on a post route. You see that ball. Remember, North Dakota State won the national championship fucking last damn near decade in Division II. When you look at Trey Lance, the talent level, you can see the raw talent, but him coming in from North Dakota, he's no Carson Wentz. He's no Carson Wentz. To be honest, if you had to put a gun in my hand and say, I got to star one Mac Jones or Trey Lance, I'm going to go with Mac Jones right now. Mac Jones' tape is way better than his. His tape is this receivers running 100 yards wild. And I'm saying he's a bad player. He just got to get better coaching to clean up his mechanics. I think seeing him being an Aaron Rodgers type of player, sitting behind somebody for a few years. Matt Ryan got a lot of money on this deal the next 2 years. See that, but I don't see him coming in doing a damn. And I feel the same way about Justin Fields, just reading his coverages, going through progressions. I think he need a year. People could talk about Zach Wilson, may not. I'm not sure if he come in and play right away. But the 4 of the quarterbacks that went first, I still think most of them guys can sit. I think they can sit, in my opinion. And I could be wrong. Especially remember too, when you're looking at the new system where they're probably not gonna have OTAs and in-camp meetings and virtual again. Do you really want to take a quarterback if you don't know if he could play right away? Trevor Lawrence gonna step in. Don't mean he's gonna do a good job. Zach Wilson step in. Don't mean he's gonna do a great job. Fields and Lance. Out of the 4, I feel that Lance is the one that's need to sit. And I feel Fields is too. All of them could sit. That's what I feel. Trey Lance is great, but yeah, polishing, just better coaching. People can laugh. I don't think he's Carson Wentz. I've been a Carson Wentz supporter because I think fucking Carson Wentz can play football. I just think they didn't support him with offense. People in Philly, it was too tough. He can play. Simple fact, he didn't have an offensive line. A lot of guys got injured. Carson Wentz deserves to still be in Philly, but I like Jalen Hurts as well. But I look forward to Wentz tearing it up in Indianapolis. If he don't, I'll be on his ass. Shout out to Eddie. Eddie, what's up in the mix? But yeah, we can move on. I'm gonna get commentary when we're gonna stretch this out for at least an hour. So we're gonna be here an hour if I keep talking about all the players. All right, we in Cincinnati, right? People say, well, Cincinnati, the logical pick is to go here and take to offensive line and protect Joe Burrow. So, what you remember, they got a head coach that's an offensive guy that came from Rams, Los Angeles. Common sense, like, well, they need an offensive line, but they took an offensive line the last few years, right? They're gonna be one of those teams that sit here and say, we don't need no offensive line, we need a score. So, really, I think they go with Joe Burrow's high school, his college team that he won a national championship with, and I think they go. Shit, is he even on here? Jesus. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see. I can't see him. Oh, right here. My bad. I think they go with Jamar Chase. They give Joe Burrow a target. Yes, I know. They got Taj Boyd and whatever that boy guy is in the slot. They got T. Higgins. They drafted him first pick in the second round. And Joe Mixon out the backfield. Last thing they need is a pass catcher, right? The last thing they need is a pass catcher. All right. The last thing they need is a pass. But Cincinnati's like Detroit. They're going to continue to do dumb shit until proven otherwise. They're definitely going to pick his teammate. They're going to pick a pass catcher unless something else happens. There's been reports they like Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts. You see it going here. Now we have 6 minutes to talk to the Dolphins. Trading out of this pick, really it's the high school teammate Devontae Smith or the tight end. Really, I don't see how they passing up on Kyle Pitts or Smith. It's a tough thing right here. But Jamar Chase, once again, let me go back to him. Amazing receiver, could be the best receiver in the draft. Could run every position, could play outside, could play on the inside. Justin Fields helped boost his stock. He was seen to be the better player than Justin Fields last year. Surprising to challenge the rules. Might have a big career. Cincinnati kind of got that thing Detroit got. Just like I'm fucking on Twilight Zone where teams tend not to go right. But Jamar Chase is definitely one of the best players in the draft. Sorry. So right now we got Wilson on the Jags, Zach Wilson to the Jets, Fields to the 49ers, Trey Lance to the Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds, Jamar Chase to the Bengals, right? And I can see them easily picking up him. I just think him and Joe Burrow's got a connection. They're going to make it happen. So now we hit the Dolphins. It's really boiled down. They got a good tight end in Gesicki, but he can be traded expeditiously. And really it boils down to Devontae Smith and Kyle Pitts, right? They can go protection, but I doubt it. But let's see what they're saying about the Dolphins. I remember they kind of said they like Smith, but they were trying to trade out of there for pass catcher weren't there. Let's see what they're saying about the rumors. Okay, they probably gonna go with Kyle Pitts. All right, they gonna go with Kyle Pitts. I know it, but Smith because it's Smith weight. So Pitts is gonna go on a 6 to the Dolphins. Don't be surprised if you go to the Bengals. Once again, what you getting here with Kyle Pitts, you're getting 6'5", 245. A guy that kind of moved like a receiver getting compared to Calvin Johnson. I think he ran like a 4.4, 4.43. Good athleticism, really, what you see here. Vernon Davis, 49ers football team. See an athletic freak. Could improve on his blocking. Quick. I mean, play a receiver, play my tight end. Now, people don't know this. Mike Ditka is still has the best rookie season for a tight end. Look it up. So tight ends take time to develop. Okay. If they play him at receiver, I guess I can see they just play him at receiver. I can see he can break it out right away. But he tight end or tight end receiver hybrid, it's gonna take him some time. So if anybody come in and had the best tight end season, it's probably gonna be him. Okay. But yeah, Detroit, I think they've been talking about receiver, Smith, Waddle. They've been talking about Micah Parsons as well, too. He might be falling. I really think Sewell on the board. They go with offensive lineman, Tom Phelan Day. They're going to solidify their offensive line on paper, one of the best one in the NFL. Taylor Decker had a great year last year. What's the old boy name? I think we got him from Ohio State, Justin Jackson, whatever his damn name is. Had an unbelievable rookie year. Frank Ragnow. Now you get a healthy Big V. We got him from the Eagles. He's going to play guard. And you get Sewell, and he's going to power the right tackle. And they're going to have to run the ball a lot. But I think Sewell goes to Detroit. I think the receiver thing is a myth. They may move down. I think they're going to solidify the offensive line. So we go to Carolina, but let me get to the chat real quick. The chat. With all these mock drafts, having Devontae Smith as the third receiver behind Chase and Waddle, they tripping? Could be. I don't think he's second best. Sewell should definitely be the pick. There you go. Man, the Falcons would be dumb as hell to take Lance. He's the second or third prospect at best. I agree. But the owners, in fact, that could be a smoke screen. Man, pray for Burrows in the pocket. I agree, but they can come in the second round and get a good tackle as well there. Sewell or Pitts. Bengals should get an O-line and invest in the wide receiver second. We saw the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You can't have all the – yeah, they lost both tackles, But also talking about the Bengals, they took offensive linemen in the last few years. Just going by what I hear in the thing, they want a receiver. I would go Sewell. I'm not fond of Tua. I'd rather see Fitzpatrick play for the football team. Slater, Devontae Smith at 8. Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's go. I mean, O-line, cornerback, receiver. Don't be surprised if Patrick Surtain don't go here. Did you say quarterback? Oh, Slater or Smith. I mean, yeah, they easily can go Smith. I mean, but they got DJ Moore. They did lose Curtis Samuels. Yeah, I really could see Slater going here. I'm gonna go ahead and say they go Patrick Surtain. But if I'm them, you want to protect your crash dummy offensive lineman, quarterback and Sam Darnold, you're gonna go Slater. And I really think Darius is better than Slater. It's my opinion. So you got Slater there. I think Slater is a stud. He shut down Chase. What was the joint joker name? Chase Young, whatever. He went to the football team last year. He shut him down. And Rashad Slater is 6'4", beast, long, strong. He shut down one of the best pass rushers in the country, Chase Young. So I'm not surprised there. So the Broncos. You know what? I think this is where Mac Jones is going to go. I mean, they can go offensive line, linebacker. I mean, I really think they're thirsty for a quarterback. John Elway struck out on quarter. You know what? John Elway may not go for a quarterback, to be honest. But, they could use offensive lineman, Darius Saw. I mean, really, I don't think they're going to go. I think they can go Mac Jones here as well, too. But in reality, I think they may go lineman. They may go linebacker. Really, I think they go Darius Saw. Really, you talking about Drew Sharp and Mac Jones? There's no separation there. I think they go Darius Saw, sort up their offensive line, and just go for it to Drew Sharp and get a quarterback later. I just don't really see them getting Mac Jones. Him and Drew Sharp literally both are the same thing, But keep going. Round of 10 of Cowboys. To be honest, cornerback is a need. You got offensive line there. But I really think I think people go about Patrick Surtain. A lot of people expect to go about Surtain. But I think they go J.C. Horn, the Cowboys. I think he is a legacy player, Joe Horn. Remember, he was a cell phone Joe Horn. I think they round the top 10 with J.C. Horn, a guy that really they could plug and play right now. He may go through his growing pains like most corners. Well, I think J.C. Horn is the pick, especially if Kyle Pitts not there. And really, top 10 round out with Lawrence Warren to the Jacksonville Jaguars, Zach Wilson to the Jets, Justin Fields to the 49ers, Trey Lance to the Falcons, Jamar Chase 5th to the Bengals, Kyle Pitts 6th to the Dolphins, Penel Sewell to the Lions at 7, Slater 8 to the Panthers. You already saw left tackle from Virginia Tech, 9 to the Broncos, J.C. Horn 10th to the Cowboys. And now we get into the popular. We get into the Giants. Welcome to New York City. Are you like anybody on currently? Come on. Bring CB running about. Come on. If you don't know what you're talking about, you're going to get kicked off. If y'all going to stay with Jared Goff next time, yeah, this was going to happen. I think so. I think they will. So we had 11 starting outside the top 10. So the Giants, linebacker, offensive line, receiver, running back, defensive line are all needs that they need. I mean, maybe even quarterback. Daniel Jones ain't looking too good. So really, the offensive lineman gone. I really could see them. I really could see them probably going line. Jalen Waddle. So they got, they got a slot in Sterling Shepard. So really, I think it really boiled down to maybe offensive line, but really, you reaching, for Taven Jenkins. So don't be surprised they move down. But to be honest, hard-nosed coach. Really, I think they go Michael Parsons here, or they really can go pass rusher here. But really, you know what? They couldn't go linebacker. But in that scheme, I don't know if Parsons really worked for them. So I'm gonna really say they're gonna go Petty. Could Petty seem like a Joe Judge, Patriot way type of guy, hardworking guy, University of Michigan, stout at stopping the run right away, developing his pass rushing skills. I think they're gonna go Petty at 11. I think they're gonna like it. He's a Joe Judge guy, hardworking guy, immigrant parents. I mean, now we to y'all boys. We to y'all boys. Y'all boys. Oh my goodness, the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. Come on and fly. Oh yeah, fly. Remember, that was on Space Jam, one of the greatest motion picture contract soundtracks. But remember, Kid Cudi. If y'all seen Need for Speed, that was my movie, man. He was singing out Need for Speed, hilarious. But okay, the Eagles need receivers, need cornerback, they need line, they need line, offensive line, they need line, they need defensive line, they need everything. They need everything. Sherman. But the Eagles can be dumb, and I got an offensive head coach, and they can go for Jalen Waddle. But I think it's gonna be some gratitude here. I think they're going to go with Patrick Surtain. Even though he might have there'll be ups and downs, smiles and frowns. Share with me fairy tales. It's gonna be some cornerbacks don't come in and have an impact right away. Marcus Peters and Jalen Ramsey did, but I think they're going to go with. Damn, I just had him. Jesus, where do you Patrick Surtain, a cornerback from Alabama, and what you give for him? Good, good size. Hopefully locked down for years to come. Okay, 6'2" long. They need that. Darius Slay getting up there in age. So then we had the Chargers. Do Chargers got a song? Go Chargers, go! Spark the other team like Pikachu. Your boo boo smell like doo doo. Here you go. Hello.
What's happening, CJ?
Hello. What's going on? Sound like you don't know what the fuck you talking about already. Yeah, it sound like you don't know what the hell you talking about already. What's up? What's up?
What's going on, everybody? Nothing much. I was just coming in just to check out the mock draft.
All right, we got the Chargers. They have a quarterback. Their needs are offensive line corner. I mean, you got to protect that quarterback. I believe if you're the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
So I think they go one of the better linemen in the draft. Y'all don't know about. They go with the kid from Oklahoma State, Tevin Jenkins.
Tevin. Yeah, that's my guy.
He's gonna go to Chargers.
I think that's a really good pick. I think that's a steal. To be honest with you.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Oh, well, you talking about a guy that can play right tackle? I think he played left tackle last year for the Cowboys too. Yeah. And you can slide him in that guard. Mm-hmm. And they say he's a monster, man. He finishes tackles, block guys all the way to the sidelines, and I mean, you're talking about a guy that's
He don't look nasty. He got him like a little nerd.
Nah, he look like a high schooler.
Yeah, he nasty.
Man, but
I like him.
That's what you need, man. You got to protect Herbert, man. That's your prized possession. He's the main guy. He's the rest of your franchise. You got to protect him.
Who your team?
Tennessee.
Oh, we ain't got there yet.
That's my favorite team.
All right, so now you got the Minnesota Vikings, a team.
I think they could.
Go ahead.
My bad.
No, go ahead. I ain't tripping. No, go ahead. Shit.
I think they could easily go offensive tackle or edge.
You know where they going?
I think.
You know where they going?
Phillips.
Nope. No, keep. I'm gonna hold it to you. Guess. You know where they going? You ever seen the officer? You ever see like the Simpsons? How they wear the same same clothes every day?
What?
You ever see the Simpsons? How they wear the same clothes every day, right?
Yeah.
So
they going quarterback?
Yes, they going Mac Jones. I guarantee you, they going Mac Jones. I guarantee you, this like a Mac Jones pick.
Oh my Lord!
I think they going Mac. What do you think they going offensive line?
I could see offensive line like edge.
But think about it. But they don't have a tackle available right now. At least they're gonna reach for Etchenberger or move down. But I heard they was trying to move up.
For Mac?
No, I just heard they was moving up in general. I guess for maybe Fields.
Oh man, that'd be a nice move though. That'd be smart.
Lance from Minnesota. I think maybe even Devontae Smith because Adam Thielen getting up there in age too.
That would be nice. That'd be sick with him and Jefferson.
I'm gonna probably
That'd
say
be
that, I'm
really
gonna probably say they
scary.
go with Devontae Smith. I'm gonna say that because Thielen getting up there in age. But I really think don't be surprised if Mac Jones, if Trey Lance fall, he go there. But I think Devontae Smith too good.
That would be smart to get a guy that can I think could play in the slot for maybe a year or two and learn behind Thielen.
I think he can play outside. His route running is so good.
Yeah,
I think you put him outside. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, it may not make no difference with Kirk Cousins, but eventually I think they're gonna get his replacement.
that would be nice. That'd be like really nice for them.
But
That would help Dalvin
but
Cook too.
yeah, yep. He have a whole bunch of run lanes going through. But now you're in New England. I don't really think they take Mac Jones, in my opinion. I think really what you're looking at here is you're probably looking at Farley to replace Stephon Gilmore. Don't be surprised if they don't move up and put Gilmore in there. I really think you're looking at Farley or you're looking at Micah Parsons. I mean, even Waddle. I mean, maybe Waddle for New England. Maybe even Waddle.
New England. Oh yeah.
I don't think they're gonna take Mac. Did you see what Mac Jones missed some throws at the pro day? And
oh yeah, he shook his head.
I don't think they're going there. I really think it's gonna be Parsons. And I'm gonna go ahead and say probably has some injury issues, or maybe even Greg Newsome, the second. But I'm gonna think
I really like Greg Newsome.
I'm gonna go with Greg Newsome just because he didn't have injury issues in that program. I seem like that's somebody that Bill Belichick elect that coming out the Pat Fitzgerald Northwestern program. So I think it's probably gonna be Greg Newsome the third. What is he? He up there, 6 foot. I think he's a Patriot type player. I think that program mirrors Patriots. And then you got Arizona. Okay, they can go a lot of different ways here. Cornerback, receiver. I think this is a place that Farley can fall to. What you think about Arizona?
I heard they was trying to trade up to get a receiver. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of weird to me.
I mean, they receivers old. Hold on, they receivers old as hell. Who they receivers? AJ Green, Larry Fitzgerald. Don't know if he's coming back. You know what?
Christian Kirk too.
Yeah, he's one of the motherfuckers that can make your lineup on fantasy football, or he can break your shit. He one of them dudes that break out for 30 points.
Yeah, he's too inconsistent, man.
He's somebody you leave on your bench. He get 50 points. You take him in, and motherfucker get a point or no catches. He that type of guy. I think they're gonna go Waddle. I think they go with Waddle in that situation.
Yeah, I like that.
They go with Waddle. Waddle and Kyler Murray. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. That is scary. With DeAndre Hopkins too. If AJ Green got a little gas in the tank, whew.
Waddle is exactly what they need.
It is.
He's exactly what they need.
More consistent Christian Kirks.
Right.
Christian Kirk, man, he some days, man, he will be fucking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he'll be fucking rolling, bro. And other days, man, he iffy. But then here, Rod.
He was a baller in Texas A&M.
Hey, Rod, where you at, Rod Rodriguez? We on y'all pick. We on the. Well, no, I can't say Oakland. They Las Vegas Raiders now. I mean, Jesus. I mean, they need a lot, Rod. They need a lot. They do. But they drafted Henry Ruggs last year. I guess they got to protect Derek Carr. So really, you look maybe would they take a Veer Tucker, somebody nasty? I don't know. It's difficult right here because they can reach for. I think they go Elijah Veer Tucker, somebody nasty.
Yeah, I think that's a smart pick. Somebody can roll great. You already got the flashy Josh Jacobs. You got what's the tight end name that had got in trouble but nice? Oh, Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. You got the flashy players. You drafted Henry Ruggs. I think they get nasty and get Jacobs some run lanes there. So I like that Elijah Veer Tucker. But then you got the Dolphins again picking. I mean, Jesus, they can go so many different ways. They can go. Who they running back? They got like 5 of them jokers.
I don't think they have a solid running back right now, though.
Yeah, they got like 5.
A bell cup. They could use Najee for sure, man.
You know what? I think they're gonna go Travis Etienne. I think he's a little bit better than Najee.
Really? Yeah, he's a lot faster.
Yeah, and he catch the ball at the backfield.
Yeah.
I think Travis Etienne.
I agree.
And I think a little shiftier. They got a lot of running backs that do the same thing. So Andy Isabel was supposed to have the jump. Yeah, I forgot about Andy Isabel. They gonna cut one of them jokers. That white boy could fly. He said, "What's up, Jessica?" I think it could be.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Rabs, I appreciate it. Yeah, he then he smoked the Lions one day. He smoked somebody 70. Yeah, we gonna give y'all
Yeah,
the
he
guard.
did. I think it was the Niners because I remember watching that game
He
and he just
smoked
like
somebody.
caught the ball and just took off and just went crazy. I'm like, damn.
Also, you got the football team. Um, you know what? They can go quarterback easily
Ooh,
with Mac Jones. I can see them going
yeah.
quarterback for sure.
Wow, he
But
fell in them too.
yeah, I would go Mac Jones. I mean, I think they might reach for Caleb. I think go Mac Jones. Yep. I think go Mac Jones, man. I like him there. I mean, I think old boy can play. What's the little white boy Taylor Heineke?
Yeah,
He might end up being a starter, bro. Because Fitzpatrick gonna do it to himself.
yeah.
He got to do it to himself. But now we with Chicago. I mean, quarterback is a need. Offensive line is a need.
Yeah,
You know, I don't see them reaching for what's his name? Calamine here. But I can see them reaching for
yeah, yeah.
Calamine
I
here.
I like them to trade.
Trade down.
I think a trade back will make a whole lot of sense for them. In this situation, not in this mock, of course, but
Yeah, in this
a trade
situation,
down will
yeah.
make it work.
But yeah, I mean, you know what?
Trade down.
If they stay here, I think they go with Caleb Farley because they lost they cut old boy.
Yup, they let go of Fuller.
Fuller. Yeah,
Yep,
did he land anywhere?
he went to the Broncos.
Won't be
On like a
winning nothing
1 year
there.
deal.
I think they get
Nope.
Farley and unless Drew Sharp take a jump, we don't see. So we had Indianapolis. Did somebody retire from them? Did Anthony Costanzo retire?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so
Yep, he
really
did.
look at here, O-line, defensive line, tight end. So really, I can really see them taking Jeremiah Owoso, but really, I think they need some line help, to be honest. And sheesh, I mean, you got Leatherwood, you got Itchenberger. I don't see him on here though. But I think Mayfield, Itchenberger, Leatherwood. But you know what? I think he's gonna go to. I think they're gonna go Itchenberger. They're gonna reach here. I think they're gonna go offensive tackle.
They could go Leatherwood.
They could, but I think they could. I think Itchenberger. I think they're gonna go Itchenberger. Kai. I think Itchenberger. You know,
Y'all can see that.
I think I go Itchenberger. You know, Itchenberger, big guy, 6'6", 306. A little. They might play him at left. Because remember Costanzo really was a right tackle. So I think I can see they picking Itchenberger there.
Yeah, they need to get that off of the line together.
All right, the Tennessee Titans.
My team.
I mean, where they going?
Oh man. Who's on the board? Let's see.
So we got Parsons, we got Olowoso, we got Leatherwood, we got Baymore, we got Najee Harris, Jason Owoye, what's his name from Penn State, Landon Dickerson Center from Alabama. We got Aziz Olargier from Alabama. No, he's from Georgia. Jalen Phillips from Miami. You got David Collins. You got Gregory Rousseau. You got Cardavius Toney. I mean, Jamin Davis, Terrence Marshall, Trayvon Morrick, the safety from TCU. I mean, you got a lot of just picks here.
I'm gonna go with Bateman. That's my guy.
The receiver.
I'm a roll with him. Yep, I'm a roll with him.
You know, he yeah. Let me see if I can find him. He measured at
6 foot 190.
No, I was surprised. I thought he was like 6'2", 6'3". But okay.
Yeah, he said he had a COVID. That's why he opted out last year. And so he was trying to come back, but he was like, you know what, I'm not playing well, and I got COVID, and I had this whole COVID situation, so I'm just gonna opt out again. So,
all right, yeah, y'all did lose old boy. What's his name from Western Michigan? Corey Davis.
Yep. Yeah, we lost Corey Davis. We lost Jonnu Smith, who went to the Patriots. We lost Khalif Raymond, who signed to the Lions and everything.
Oh, yeah, the punt returner.
Yep. And we need help, man. AJ Brown had 2 minor knee injuries. Then we just signed Josh Reynolds, and we need a third guy, a guy that can play inside and outside. You get that with Bateman.
Yeah, Josh Reynolds underrated, bro.
I like him, but
he might be the guy there. He might be the guy because he didn't get that many. When he got targets at the Rams, he made the most of them.
Yeah, he's a nice possession receiver, but
yeah, he can fly.
I just want some. I want more, especially for Ryan Tannehill. We gave him that contract last year. It's time to really get the weapons going on this offense so we can have a balanced offense so we can compete more so in the playoffs. That's what I'm thinking about too.
All right.
You don't want to run Derrick Henry to the ground.
So we at the Jets now, 23rd. I mean, they picked Wilson. They can go Michael Parsons.
Ooh,
They go Parsons.
You know what? What's funny is a lot of people don't have that mocked. That's really, 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 really a good place for him to go, though.
Yeah, I think he can put his hand in his dirt. I mean, you got Quinn. What's the boy they got from Alabama? Quinn. I forget the dude down there. I forget his name.
Quinn Williams.
Yeah, they got him. I think you get a little bit more athletic up front. Or you know what? They can go Trayvon Moorrig too to replace Jamal Allen. I think they go Parsons in this situation. Don't be surprised they don't take Moorrig.
Wow, I like that. Cause what's the coach name again? I forget. Rob Saleh. Yeah, I think he's gonna get the most out of Michael Parsons. I really like that pick, man. I really like it.
So, all right, we had 24 with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, I mean, they got receivers. They did lose a center.
And they lost Connors too.
Connors, but I think they're gonna replace that center. I think they're gonna Landon Dickerson.
Okay, I like that.
They're gonna replace him.
Got a smart.
Yeah, I don't think Najee. I don't think Najee is physical enough to run to Pittsburgh, bro. I just don't think he's physical enough. No, I think. But you know what? I think he go to Jacksonville. I think he go to Jacksonville. What's old boy name? Jerome Robinson.
Yeah, I like him.
I think you can go quarter. They got cornerback. I think. They can go defensive line with Christian Baymore.
But he's still a weapon on that offense, and you getting a young quarterback. Just help.
I say
his pressure.
Yeah, maybe they want to go. Yeah, I say they go Najee in Jacksonville. Him and Robinson have a good 1-2 punch. Yeah, they have him and Robinson have a good 1-2 punch. And Robinson got injured towards the end of last year too, so that make a lot of sense. So, all right. So we got the Browns at 26. I mean, they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they can. This is like a value pick for them.
But you know where I think they go? Baymore in the middle. Baymore or the dude from Washington. I think to be honest, I think they go the dude with Washington, but I'm gonna go Baymore because he's a little bit more popular. I think they go Baymore. You got Clown, you got Myles Garrett, Baymore.
And they just released Sheldon Richardson too. Okay, so that can really help the situation. I like it.
Yep. So then we got Baltimore at 27. I mean, they got the 31st pick too. I think really we think of the same thing.
You know what? Skip it, man. Give Lamar Jackson some help, man. Please. Please. Just for this mock, just give him some help.
That's what we thinking. So shut up.
My God.
So they got we got Elijah Moore, we got Cardavious Toney, we got Terrence Marshall. You know what? I think they're gonna go Marshall because they need that big body receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And there's rumors that they really like him too.
So yeah, I can see them going with Marshall, big body receiver. They got them small guys, Kenny Snead, Hollywood, man. So I can see them really going with Terrence Marshall to help them out. So New Orleans can do help. New Orleans can do whatever they want to do, to be honest.
I heard like rumors that they was thinking about going corner because they just lost Janoris Jenkins to my Titans. So
really, you got Tyson Campbell from Georgia, you got Eric Stokes from Georgia. Do they reach for Calvin Joseph?
I think so.
Yeah, me too.
Why not? I think he's very underrated, and I think there's always a team that reaches at the back end.
Yeah, of the first round.
It's always that situation.
Yeah, I think Calvin Joseph is a pick for them. I really do think
he is a first round talent too.
Yep. So we got Green Bay. All right, they can use cornerback. They can use D-line. They cheated Joe team. They cheated my team all the time. They did. So really, man, I can see them. I don't know, man. I think Aaron Rodgers put a lot of pressure on them, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I could really see them taking Tony to complement Devontae Adams.
I like to.
You said what?
I like Tony. Tony.
a little bit bigger than Elijah
I like
Moore.
Tony or Moore.
Yeah, I think Tony gives you a little bit more
Yeah,
size,
and he's just
athleticism.
explosive and fast too.
Yep. And that'll compliment
He's a burner
Adams
too.
too. Yep. You compliment Adam. They need a burner. When the last time Green Bay
Oh
had a
yeah,
real burner? Jeff Janis didn't really work out. So we in Buffalo.
yeah.
I
They
think they need
really
an
need
edge rusher. I think they need an edge rusher in Buffalo. So you really got. I think I think they're really looking at Jalen
it's
Phillips. I think it's Phillips or a large
yeah
man.
Phillips. It's Phillips. It's
I
Phillips.
think it's
I like
Phillips.
Phillips.
So we have Baltimore. They're looking for another pass rusher.
Yep, Alaria.
Alaria, I think Alaria as well.
Ojalaria.
All right, so then we got the Bucks, the last pick. I think. You know what? I think they go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. What you think? Somebody
I
that's
like
like
it.
Devin Smith, Levante David, undersized
You can work
linebacker,
him
maybe
out.
Joker. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
but you can
safety.
work him out in this at safety as well.
So I think that's
Put him right next to
a
Winfield.
yeah. I kind of think that's a guy switch to safety. So I think that'll kind of I think that's kind of what it is. I think a lot of linemen went early in this draft. But I think it's solid. A lot of these guys are not going to work out as well too. So with some of these guys going to be stars, some of the second round talent going to be great. But I really think that kind of some of the guys we left off, Jason or he ran like the 4.3. I think he can go. Elijah Moore can go. I think Jamin Collins, Jamin Davis is another guy that can go. Tyson Campbell and his teammate at corner, Eric Stokes can go. I think Nick Bolton is somebody. I think second round, Trevor Brown, more rig. I think the second round got a lot of talent.
Oh yeah, it's going to be somebody that slips to the second round. I think the second and third round are like the meat and potatoes of like the draft right now.
Yeah, you talking about like Moore, Zabin Collins, Jamin Davis, Joe Tyron, Levi Rozorki, Gregory Russo slip, Aaron Roberts from cornerback from UCF slip. Yeah, I see that. Alex Leatherwood slip, Nico Collins from Michigan slip. So Joseph Osai from Texas slip. So I think it's a ton of talent back there. Sante Samuels Jr., Richie Grant.
Your boy Xavier too.
Zabin Collins, he did slip. Yeah, I like him a lot.
If I'm the Lions, man, I'm licking my chops. I'm trying to trade up against Xavier, man, for real.
Or Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis an animal too. Yeah, I want both of them.
One of the guys would do justice. For real.
I want both of them. You can kick Tavai ass to the curve. Kick Tavai to the curve. He get cut right then. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Nick Bolton is nice too. He just underside, kind of remind you of like maybe a Levante David, maybe not as athletic.
Okay.
Another guy like Tylan Wallace from Oklahoma State. Kind of remind you of Mike Wallace, a burner. Joseph Asai. Yeah, it's a lot of it's shit. Creed Humphrey slid to the Oklahoma second round. Jabril Cox. A lot of people like Jabril Cox.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite players as well.
Yep, Javon Holland, the safety from Oregon. I like him. Jesus, there's just so many players down here. This is a whole bunch of great players, man. Oh, this kid from North Dakota State, Dylan Rat. I mean, he another good tackle. Samuel Cosby, a good tackle. Jesus, man. Shit, the second round, sometimes you having better players than the first round.
Woo. Especially with this mock going on. Like you see all those players, man. It's really nice to see guys in the second round that can be first round talents. You definitely gonna get some steals in the second round for sure.
Especially in the lineman position, you're gonna get a whole bunch of steals. The lineman gonna steal the show in the second round.
Yep.
And the linebackers.
Yep, it's gonna be around. It's gonna be around.
For sure. I mean, and then but yeah, I mean it was a good draft. I think you think Pitts can go higher than Miami. You think I think Bengals or Falcons might think about it. I think the Falcons might trade out of there.
Yeah, I would like to see the Falcons trade out of that pick. I think they can possibly even get them at 9. But I mean, I like Pitts as early as I say Cincy, but I don't think it makes sense for them.
No. Because he don't block. And then don't be surprised if New England don't jump up there too.
For Pitts?
No, for Fields or Lance.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think Pitts can go as high as 4. That's why I will have his stock. His ceiling is 4 for sure. There's rumors that the Cowboys like him, so maybe they trade up to get him, which I don't think is smart, but
they got enough offensive firepower.
Yeah, it's just
need some defense.
it's
I think
just
JC
overkill.
Horn. They better get JC Horn, I think. But hey, appreciate you for coming on, man. If y'all need to reach me, Twitter,
Problem at
Facebook,
all.
Instagram, man. Anytime. Peace. Appreciate it, bro.